Hey guys, welcome back to Bennett Farms here. A little bit of a channel update, and kind of the reason behind changing the name over to Bennett's Farms is because that's kind of what I'm doing full time now. And I should say doing full time. I have been farming full time, I guess, most of this year. I've kind of taken over and have gotten a lot of different farm activities going on. You know, I did a lot of straw and stuff like that earlier this summer to kind of help out with things. Trying to figure out which way the lighting is best here. Looks like it's going to be this way. I'm sitting full right now waiting for the truck driver to get back. But yeah, so as a channel update from here on out, it's going to be Bennett Farms. I feel like that platform is going to be better than Bennett's Build. I mean, yeah, but I like that name. But it's just not working for me, I guess, or even technically my channel. I should have a lot more subscribers than what I do, so I'm not sure if my content's just not, with that name, it's not getting circulated around the YouTube community there. Yeah, so I like the name Bennett Farms. That is what my farm name is. And I want to take you guys on the journey of what I do on my farm and how I do things and how I go about doing what I do as far as not only farming but off the farm, my books, purchasing equipment and stuff like that, where other young farmers can get involved, or if they want to get involved, I will hopefully be able to help them out get to that point, because I am a first generation farmer myself, guys, and I will say it has not been easy. I'm going on my third year now, 2020 will be my fourth year. So I started out with in FFA and 4-H when I was in high school and stuff like that. I didn't get into 4-H till I was real late. I started that in my teens, and that's really what started my farming career off, I guess. I've always kind of been around farms, and where I grew up at was an old dairy farm, and then the dairy farm moved down the road, and they left their dry cows at our place when they were not milking. So we were always around that, and then as I got into FFA and 4-H, I knew that's kind of where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do, and I got into a dairy farm, and I started showing dairy cows and helping out on their farm and learn how things were done, and then I kind of rented some ground from them guys and was able to start my farming career, I guess you could say. So yeah, I'm only 23. I don't know if most of you guys know that. I'm only 23 and first generation farmer. And I'm trying to make it in the farming world. It's a changing agricultural community out there. There's a lot of technology that's coming out. There's a lot of different ways that you have to go about, actually farming your ground than what it was back in the old day. I am very fortunate that I have the help of my girlfriend's dad. He helps me as far as with the equipment and stuff. Some of it you guys see is mine. Like this 9600 combine, I did purchase that this last fall. I sold the 6620 that I had, and both heads, I traded both heads in, and the 6620, and I got this 9600 with an 8-row head and a 925 platform, 25 foot. For the simple reason that the 6620, for what I wanted to do, for our farm as being 150 some acres, almost 200 acres, it was perfect, right? I mean, it would get the job done. But in today's agricultural world, you have to have other income as far as just off your farm. So where I'm picking that income up at is custom harvesting, custom trucking, baling, you name it. If I can do it, I'm gonna do it to try and make an extra buck. So with that being said, to do custom harvesting with the 6620, it worked. It got the job done. It just didn't do it very efficiently. It didn't do it economically, and it, which those two might be the same thing, but I guess for the money, I can save a lot more grain from falling on the ground with this machine, plus pick up cleanliness, so the grain's a lot cleaner. I don't know if you guys can see this corn or not. There's not much trash in it. There's a few corn stalks here and there, but as far as cob wise, it's pretty good. And so, plus I can go like 3.5 mile an hour cutting corn, or 4 mile an hour cutting soybeans, whereas at 6620 I was going like 2 miles an hour. So in a night, say I got out of work for my full-time job, I may be able to run 15 acres with that 6620, whereas I can run 50 acres off of this 9600. So it makes more sense to have a bigger machine like this, so that way more can get done in a shorter amount of time, leaving more opportunity for custom work. This year I've done almost 500 acres of custom work, not including my own stuff. So it's really paid off to have this machine this year. I think I've got some good customers that are going to be able to want me back in the upcoming years. So I'm hoping that carries over. But as far as the rest of the farm goes, I am expanding. I've got about 100 acres myself. My girlfriend's dad has 100, so that puts us right around 200 acres together. We're working together to try and do the best that we can and try and make the most money that we can. And so that being said, where you can pick up some extra money might be doing some corn fodder bales. With the cut corn out there, go down, mow it down with a stalk chopper, rake it up, and bale it. This year the straw in the hay supply has been low, so it's been in great demand. Give or take the time of the year, when straw was first coming into the markets, it was high, and then it got flooded. In a way, depending on where you're at in the U.S. I'm located in Michigan, central Michigan, and it was pretty decent for a little while, and then it got flooded a little bit. And same thing with hay. So a lot of the guys are feeding straw to their cows to try and supplement for the hay to make their hay last longer, and so now they don't have any bedding. So by making them cornstalk bales, you can make an extra couple $1,000 depending on how many acres you have, and that's more revenue on your farm. Of course, it depends on your equipment, and if you're having breakdowns, then obviously, you might not be making as much. But I will say that I'll just throw this out there. I'm not trying to brag or not be humble or anything. I'm very grateful for the acres that I picked up for this custom harvesting work. But the money I made custom harvesting was almost all profit. It was about 90% profit. I had 0 breakdowns. I had 2 bearings that were on. I had 1 bearing that was going on its way out, and then the other one was right next to it on the return elevator. Very simple job. Didn't take me long at all to fix. Maybe an hour. $40 worth of parts. It did cost me any downtime because the ground was too wet and the beans were too tough to cut. So I caught it at that right time. And then I spent about $2,000 worth of fuel. It was about $1,800, give or take. And I grossed about a little over $15,000 in custom harvest work this year. Okay, so now you take out that $2,000 worth of fuel. Okay, so that drops you down to $13,000 plus $40 for the bearings. You're still at $13,000 pretty much a profit. So with that being said, if I wouldn't have bought this 9600, I probably would not have been able to make. I probably would not have been able to make that income happen with that 6620. Yeah, I might have picked up some smaller farmers, along the way and stuff, but yeah, people want these bigger machines. I guess I say people want. What I think people are gonna want, they're gonna want to look at a really nice looking machine. They're gonna want something, that's gonna be able to harvest their crop efficiently. They're They want something that's going to be able to capture all their grain, so they're not, we're not wasting any grain, we're not leaving any on the ground, or knocking stuff over because the cutter bar ain't cut. You know what I mean? All that stuff. So just being efficient and being economical, and being good at what I'm doing, or trying to be good at what I'm doing, is a big help. But yeah, so with that being said, as far as the Bennett Farms channel goes, I'm going to try and keep making videos for you guys as much as I can. I'm putting them out there. If you guys want to see certain content, let me know. I'm going to try and maybe I'll do an equipment tour or something like that for you guys, what I have. Yeah, I guess I'm going to kind of wrap this video up, I think, because we're getting about 10 minutes here. But I want to thank all the subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. We are trying, my goal for this year, for 2020, is to get to 2,500 subscribers. I don't know if I'll make that happen. I can only count on you guys for that, and I appreciate everyone that has subscribed and everyone that does watch my videos. I do appreciate it. If you guys like shorter videos, let me know. If you guys like a little bit longer videos, like these 10-minute videos or 5-minute videos, let me know. You make it a little bit easier for you guys to watch or something like that. Leave it a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. That helps out tremendously. And hit that like button. When you guys hit that like button, it helps the YouTube algorithm know that you guys like watching my content, so it helps put it out there for more people to see. And when I upload new videos, it'll also help your YouTube feed as far as putting my videos up there for you guys to see. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a great day. And let's hope 2020 is a better farming year for everyone. I know it was tough, and let's put our foot down and get at her. So thanks for watching, guys.